Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fulltopia here in City Skylines. Guys, last episode we added in some more big expansions to the beautiful place, the beautiful island. We expanded our industrial area. We slowly started to build a little bit more extra across the bridge, which you start to see a few more vehicles start to use it. We increased our commercial zone, sorted out some little issues here and there, but of course it brings other issues and other stuffs we're going to be trying fixing and sorting out today. Now today I want to try and eventually build our little harbour, which would be really handy to export some goods. A lot of you guys were suggesting that I should build the harbour with the train station and then set up some train station, cargo train stations here, there and everywhere, which will hopefully reduce a lot of the traffic, because one of the big issues that I got is that 2-lane highway road, or the 2-lane highway road that we're limited to at the moment. So we can't go too crazy. We've got to keep it all nice and sweet and smooth. But hopefully we see how it goes. I've got an issue with one of the roundabouts, which I'm hoping I can kind of solve by kind of getting rid of it, because I realised I don't kind of need it anymore. We'll have a look at that a little bit later. But let's actually look at the place, the city, the island. I mean, is it a city or is it a country? I'll let you guys decide in the comment section down below. But I'm able to buy a brand new piece of land, which I'm going to buy this one, because that's where I want the cargo, the export for the shipping area to be. Cost 17,000 to buy. We're going to buy it. Boom. Now I can't buy any more, so we're pretty much stuck right there. Now if I was to get a train connection, I need this tile also purchased too. So it'd be good to have the export just there, have a train station here which links up beautifully, export from this section, and also maybe get one over here, I don't know, maybe. And I mean, I don't know if we would have one over here, just to kind of like bring the goods in there. I mean, traffic's not that bad at the moment, but it's food for thought. We'll see how things go. Now I want to do some cool stuff with it. So if I actually get the ships now, which is this one here, costs 90,000. It's kind of a good little spot, but I want to kind of create like a little mouth to this area. But it all comes down to where the shipping lane is. So I could pull it there, or sideways a little bit more. I've just got to make sure it's in a good spot that the boats can get to it pretty easily. So we'll play around with some stuff. Oh, just to kind of show you, this is the island I'm talking about, by the way. We've got some traffic heading on there in just a moment, but let me sort out this and then we'll come and play around with it. So let's find a nice little level to it. So let's get a nice big brush size, and I think we're going to go with this level there. So the train height is just there. And what I want to do is kind of bring it down a bit to create a little lip, you know, as you're creating like a harbour in a sense. So let's actually increase the brush size a bit more. So if I kind of just do like a rough sketch of it and bring it up like this, and I just want to make sure that the boats can get onto it, so I kind of need the water to disperse momentarily. So let's have a little fast forward session, and boys, let's get rid of the water on the edges just to make sure that the ships can get to this area. We'll pad it out even more as well eventually. No, they're not going to like that. I mean, I could get it on that side, but I don't want the boats to be hit by big waves. So, I mean, it could go there. It's just, I got to change up a few things. So let's kind of just get rid of it for a second. And we'll take that same height. And we could apply it to a different part of it. For example, I could bring it down here. It all depends. Let's have a look at that. I don't know. It all depends on the lip that you create. Because I could have it on this side, and the boats come in here. So if I just put it into play mode while I kind of sort this out, do the beautiful terraforming job that I'm doing right now. And then we'll sort out depth and stuff like that. Now when it comes to it, if I put it there, it instantly follows that line, and I don't like that. So again, let's sort this out. So get rid Make the brush size bigger. So push it back to its natural bounds that it was on. Bring down the brush size, so pretty much want it straight on almost. So basically what I'm creating then, oh, no. That size, there we go. So what I'm going to be creating is then, if that's the line, you want to create like a lip going down here that just slightly comes off. And we'll have one that goes straight down. Catch my drift, boys? Which means I could have one, if I had the shoreline available to me at this point, and this was made a little bit thicker. I think that would be the best option. So wait for the water to kind of just disappear quickly. You can see where this is going. I don't quite know how far we are to get on that one side. But let's just have its moment. It might flood. I mean, we've got big walls just here anyway. Kind of like natural sea walls. It might do some flooding. But we're going to get our little harbour area set up and running. So just give it a moment or two to kind of just clear the water. It's all over the place right now. The splashes we have created are sensational. Right. Is it settling down a little bit? I feel like it's slightly settling down. Well, I thought it was. So there we go. Oh, that's perfect. So it would work in there beautifully. It's just the terraforming job is just like out of this world. So yeah, let's make these a little bit thicker then. A little bit wider. So make this nice and chunky as we create our little harbour area. And let's bring that curve slightly. There we go. Right, I will smoothen it off, don't worry. And I want to make this one a lot wider as well, because this is where we're going to have... Well, we need to sort out a vehicle route as well. We need to make sure that we optimize the entrance and exit areas of it. So might bring this slightly over a bit more. Oh, actually, by bringing it over a little bit more, I've just clipped the edge that I did have for the shipping route. So let's kind of take away from that slightly. There we go. So if I was to drop that down, it'll fit in there perfect. So again, we'll give it some time then just to clear it. We'll drop down some key walls. Let the water sort itself out, guys. And then we got it going good. So while that does that then, let's take a look at other areas. So to unlock that next tile, I am going to need a 32,000 population, which is just shy of an extra 5,000 people moving into the place, which is going there and getting there over time, which is good. Education-wise, we need another elementary school, which we're going to drop one down. So we've got one there, one there, one there, one there. I feel like we need another one over this side, which I'm going to kind of just drop it. All right, let's just drop it. Oh, it's a tough one. Should we get it under the bridge past there? I thought it would be nice to squeeze an extra elementary school in there. Give us a little bit more capacity, that kind of good stuff. It's an extra 300 kids that can learn. High school? We need another high school, don't we? Yeah. What is that one there? That's an elementary school. We've got a high school here. So we've got one there, we've got one there, one there. So I feel like we need another one over here somewhere too. And there'll be a nice little shout to squeeze one up on this side. So just after the path, squeeze one just there. Increase the capacity. We have no university just yet. I'm not worried about that too much. Just getting some extra education in for those folks. So this area is pretty much set up now. So let's go back. Let's go back to the play mode, and we'll drop it in. Oh, we can't connect to the route. So, but how far can I move it back? There is a good spot for the route. Boom. Nice. Okay. There is our cargo dock there in all its glory. It looks beautiful. And we are going to now sort out the road that gets to it. Oh, actually, let's do some terraforming first. Let's kind of sort these levels out. So we've got it to this level. which will kind of keep it at this level as a kind of way to set up the dock area. And the rest of it is perfectly fine. Oh, I do need to get the key walls down, don't I? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. If I move that over here quickly, just for now, let's get those key walls in and like finish up all the edges. So here we go. Right, so is it as easy to just do a freaking square like that? Yeah, it is. Boom, straight away. We got the goods going on. So I'll come back to that side in just a moment. And, okay, let's pick it here. So, right. Is that going to be too high for us, you reckon? So we have that come straight down. Straight across. Like that. We'll play around with the terraforming in just a second. Oh, I could almost get it across. Delete that one. Like that. And we'll bring that straight up there. And keep that as it is. Right, let's move this back over. So as far as I can, which is just there. We'll use the move it tool now just to bring it down in line, in level with the road. Nice. And that's a nice little hub set up straight away. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So let's sort out this terraforming now then. And we'll take the bottom of the ocean. We'll just run around the edge. Do as good as a job as we can. And we'll then finish up and kind of close up all the edges as well. I want to make it really sharp, as if it is like an actual dock area, like man-made, manufactured. There we go. Because